Hey there everyone, it's Michael Dougal. I review nootropics, and during this video, I'm going to share with you my experience from taking Tongkat Ali for about a year now. There are benefits. I would rate it 8 out of 10, but there are downsides. You have to be mindful of the side effects and specifically how to take it, which is all going to be addressed in this video. Tongkat Ali, it can be said that it's a very popular nootropic supplement right now. A lot of people take it specifically for boosting their natural testosterone levels or maybe helping them with erectile dysfunction. Joe Rogan recently interviewed Andrew Huberman, and Andrew Huberman listed Tongkat Ali as one of the only supplements out there that actually works.
And the main ones are two substances. One is called Tongkat Ali. It has the effect of raising free testosterone and overall testosterone by about 100 to 200 points.
And quite honestly, this stuff does work. I did not expect much taking Tongkat Ali because other supplements that I had originally tried to boost testosterone levels pretty much hadn't done anything for me. Although with Tongkat Ali, you felt everything as far as the boost of libido, feeling better in the gym, like your bones actually feeling stronger, and weights were less likely to intimidate you. If you are new to the channel, then consider subscribing if you'd like to educate yourself on supplements that can help you be your best self. And if you are a returning visitor, I really appreciate your support, and don't forget to drop a like only if you did enjoy this video. So I initially came across Tongkat Ali specifically because I was looking for a safe supplement that I could use to improve my testosterone levels, and that is what Tongkat Ali was definitely doing even within a week of taking it. What I noticed was better libido. My sleep was a lot deeper. Like, I'm somebody that usually needs about 7 hours of sleep, but with Tongkat Ali, I could reduce that to 6 hours and still feel just as good. With respect to fat loss, it definitely didn't really enhance fat loss, even during times when I was on a caloric deficit. And what initially as well intrigued me about this supplement was that it could perhaps improve your capability of tolerating stress. So it could help you with your stress resilience and help you have a better relationship with stress. So as a nootropic, meaning a supplement that helps with brain performance, I would say thumbs down. But as a supplement to take for your physical fitness, I would say thumbs up. And that's the very reason why I'm going to continue taking Tongkat Ali long term. Sure, on examine.com, it does say the evidence for testosterone boosting is not convincing. However, from my experience and from browsing several different studies, it does show that there are results. And if you're somebody with testosterone levels on the lower side, then you may notice this more so. Like, I'm somebody who in the past had low testosterone. I was on TRT for a short period, like about 6 months. So I'm hypersensitive to anything which boosts my testosterone levels. And Tongkat Ali and Tribulus are pretty much the only two supplements that I'm going to take year round for improving my testosterone levels. But here's the good news. On examine.com, we can see a number of studies nicely summarized, and there are clear benefits with respect to decreased cortisol, improved erections, improved libido, scrolling down, decreased stress, and improvement in subjective well-being, meaning that it helps people naturally just be in a better mood, like their baseline mood is higher with Tongkat Ali than without. Taking a look at the study done on lean mass, this was actually good in that it was a long study, 16 months actually, and they took 14 subjects, divided them into two groups, and the group that was taking Tongkat Ali did gain more strength and significantly increased their lean mass. And I definitely believe this to be true because during my time in taking Tongkat Ali, I broke plateaus I never would have thought were possible. I'm definitely not the strongest person when it comes to pressing movements like bench press or shoulder press, but I've been able to break plateaus given that I've been taking my Tongkat Ali. And those few weeks when I got off of Tongkat Ali, in order to reset any of the tolerance that I built up, my strength did somewhat decline. And then once I added Tongkat Ali back, it was like my strength was suddenly back. And you're more likely to just carry a pump in your chest and your arms throughout the course of the day, kind of similar to what it's like when you're taking creatine. It's a herbal supplement that comes from the roots of the green shrub called Eurycoma longifolia, which is native to Southeast Asia. So it was used in traditional medicine in Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, and other Asian countries to treat malaria, infections, fevers, male infertility, and erectile dysfunction. The common names for Tongkat Ali are Malaysian ginseng, or very commonly it's listed as Longjack. Just be mindful of that. If you are to look for the supplement online, you may see it listed as Longjack. No, that is the exact same thing. This is the only form that has worked for me. It's Tongkat Ali, minimum urocominone content 2%, and this is from Nootropics Depot. This nice little tub here is 30 grams, which will last you probably a few months. And note, I am not sponsored. This is a completely unbiased video. I do not really support Nootropics Depot, but I cannot lie. This is an absolutely fantastic product. And here's how I'm taking it. I've got a nice little scale. And the product unfortunately does not come with a scoop. So find like the smallest scoop you can find. I'm very fortunate. I found like this nice little orange scoop, which seems to just be around 200 milligrams. And this is what the powder looks like. So here we are, and I guess this is going to be just over 200 milligrams. And looks like, yeah, 230. Like I mentioned, it tastes really, really bad. So you're just as good taking the capsule form. Here's what they look like. They are really small and pretty easy to take. I've tried Tongkat Ali in the past. I've tried it in Longjack. I've also noticed that other supplement blends very often do contain Longjack, or it will say Tongkat Ali, yet I didn't really see the benefits. So it's important to note the urocominone content if you can. I have tried the 10% urocominone content as well. I didn't see as much benefit from that one, surprisingly. But if you'd like to know more about how to take them and the differences between the two, then watch this video. I will link right here. Although this has been good to me, you can only get the supplement in powdered form, surprisingly. But note, the powder tastes absolutely awful. You may want to consume it with like some fruit juice, or if you're somebody that fasts, then maybe like some sweetened water, because it is like one of the worst tasting nootropics out there. You may be able to find it in capsule form or pill form, but then of course you may not be able to find the right product. So be mindful of that. I would highly avoid you taking Tongkat Ali on an empty stomach. If you take it on an empty stomach, you're likely going to feel nauseous. You may feel like fatigue. You may even want to vomit. That is a pretty commonly reported phenomenon, that people take Tongkat Ali and they want to throw up. Yeah, it's because they didn't have it with the meal. And the first month that I started taking Tongkat Ali, I made that mistake of taking it on an empty stomach, and I felt awful. I couldn't tell why I was feeling so bad, but what I could tell was that my testosterone levels were definitely elevated. So I was really not sure if I should continue taking it, because sure, I felt bad, but I also did feel good in the sense like my testosterone levels were higher and I was seeing good results in the weight room. But when I started having it again with the meal, after I learned about this phenomenon, wow, everything was much better. I was noticing it working without feeling the bad side effects that do come with it. But I came across this supplement really because people know this nootropic channel, they know I talk supplements, and people repeatedly told me, Michael, you have to try Tongkat Ali from Nootropics Depot, and this has really surpassed my expectations. I mean, I have a couple of bottles of it sealed that I'm going to use after I'm finished this one as well. Note, if you eat late at night like me, then don't be concerned. You can still take Tongkat Ali close to bedtime. I don't feel like it will stimulate you. This is not anything like taking caffeine or other popular stimulants. Some of the most common side effects in taking Tongkat Ali are insomnia, irritability, and restlessness. These are the three major and most common ones. There are, of course, this like occasional patient that gets a severe reaction to it, but this doesn't happen often. As a matter of fact, most of the studies have shown that Tongkat Ali has no side effects whatsoever. And I would presume that the people who experience these side effects just aren't taking it correctly. Maybe they don't know to take it with a meal, because this is not often suggested in supplement bottles. It should be saying that because it is really important. And furthermore, in the study that I referenced earlier, where it helped patients with tension, anger, and confusion, 3 subjects reported feeling unusually fatigued during the first 2 weeks of the study, which goes to show that maybe you just need to give your body a little bit of time to get acclimatized to it. I know that was the case for me. Maybe it was just such that these 3 subjects who felt these feelings of nausea and unusual fatigue, they learned after a few weeks to start taking it with a meal, and then the side effects subsided. Fortunately, I've as well not noticed that you build a tolerance when you're taking Tongkat Ali. So a lot of people ask, do you need to take some time cycling off of it? It's really not necessary, but I do think that because there are no studies done on the long-term use of Tongkat Ali, that you will be better off taking some time off. So what that looks like is 90 days on, followed by 2 weeks off, and then repeat. That's what I've been doing over the past year, and I'm still seeing really, really good results from taking Tongkat Ali. Like, it's still just as effective now than it was the very first day that I took it. So I'll be continuing to take Tongkat Ali. I don't think it's appropriate for everyone. It's probably not the best supplement for females specifically. And if you're looking for something to help you with stress, help you be more productive, then there are better alternatives out there. Like one I can think of is rhodiola rosea, which I've talked about in this video over here. You may find that helpful. If you did get value from this video, then consider subscribing. If you're a returning viewer, I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to kindly drop a like. Thank you so much for your interest in nootropics, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next time.